Breaking news, breaking news. Kevin De Bruyne is leaving Manchester City at the end of the season. Well kept secret. I think everybody pretty much knew about it because he's on his last year of contract, and Manchester City gave him the opportunity to choose because of everything he has done for that club. So he's gonna leave as a free agent, and it's kind of sad for the Premier League to lose somebody like Kevin De Bruyne. This video is about reading reactions on social media. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Click that like button to help the channel, my friend, and it will be much appreciated. We're gonna be all over the place, to be honest with you. Let's listen from Pep Guardiola. This is just a meme, right?
We cannot replace him. We cannot. He's a special person for all of us. Yeah, he helped me a lot.
You can't replace me. It's impossible. I'm that good. So there's no point in trying to replace me because you can't replace me. It's impossible.
Back towards De Bruyne. City strike in no time. Kevin De Bruyne, freedom of the red box.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. You got the meme? We cannot replace somebody like De Bruyne. He's the one and only, and there will be never another De Bruyne. You know, I think Chelsea fans must be happy because he tortured them for years. Remember, he used to be at Chelsea, and then Chelsea sold him for no reason, really. People made all kind of theories and narrative, his attitude, and he's still young and he's not good enough, he can't defend, blah blah blah, and we got good money on him. 18 million they sold him, and City bought him for 60 million from Germany, and the rest is history. And every time this brother was playing against Chelsea, he made sure that he proved a point and he got his revenge.
Kevin De Bruyne joined Chelsea in 2012 from Genk, but struggled to secure a regular spot under manager Jose Mourinho. Despite high expectations, he made only 9 appearances for the club, with Mourinho reportedly questioning his work rate and commitment. Frustrated by limited playing time, De Bruyne was loaned to Werder Bremen in 2012-13 and eventually sold to Wolfsburg in 2014, a move that marked a turning point in his career. Mourinho's lack of faith in the young Belgian playmaker inadvertently set the stage for De Bruyne's rise to stardom elsewhere, most notably at Manchester City.
All right, so I hope that Chelsea can learn a lesson from letting him go and also letting Mo Salah go. Just because you are bad, apparently, quote unquote, for one season, doesn't mean that you're gonna be bad for the rest of your season. And seeing Mr. De Bruyne leaving the Premier League is kind of, wow, finally this guy is gone. And I think now it's time for Manchester City to struggle and to suffer because Chelsea got Cole Palmer, and they're going to feel the same way Chelsea were feeling for years when Kevin De Bruyne was playing for Manchester City. Okay, most assists in the Premier League history. 162, Ryan Giggs. 118, Kevin De Bruyne. 111 for Cesc Fabregas. Yeah, if De Bruyne didn't get injured often, I think he was going to be the first one. Probably 200 assists or something. He been injured like 4 months, 6 months even. Like, he was very unlucky with a lot of injuries at City, but I think he was going to be the first one. But very good amount. Cesc Fabregas also can make a case if he didn't leave Arsenal to go to Barcelona. And when he came back to Chelsea for the second time, he assisted even more. But yeah, 3 of the legend of the Premier League, the legend of the game. look at his achievement here. Kevin De Bruyne. 6 Premier League trophies. 5 Carabao Cup. 2 FA Cup. 2 Community Shield. 1 Champions League. He was 5 times in the FIFA Pro 11 in the team of the season. 5 times PFA Premier League team of the year or the season, whatever you want to call it. 3 times UEFA. He was in the UEFA team of the year. 3 times Premier League player maker, which we call player of the season. 3 times. That tells you that even his colleagues, footballers, really appreciate the art from this brother. Let's go. 2 times Premier League player of the season. Yeah. PFA. 2 times PFA player of the season. A little bit confusing, but you got the point. Absolutely one of the best in the Premier League history. Kevin De Bruyne could leave the Premier League without ever winning a Player of the Month award. Wow, that is not fair. He won the PFA Player of the Season like twice. He won all kind of awards, individual award, and never won Player of the Month. Give me a break. I think we have just to create one for him. All right? He deserved that. And until the let's say the end of this season, I hope he got that award, because how? Just tell me how. How? I don't even know how that works. BR Football. Kevin De Bruyne will go down as one of the greatest player makers the Premier League has ever seen. Yeah, one of them. Yeah, David Silva, not Villa. You know, Bernardo Silva, Aguero. They are showing here like, you know, the big team of Manchester City. We move. Kevin De Bruyne remains the only link to the squad Pep Guardiola inherited it at Manchester City since 2015-2016. Oh my goodness. He pretty much got rid of everybody very quickly because he wanted his own players, the goalkeepers, and then the defenders, all of them gone. And only Kevin De Bruyne left. Now it's going to be the end of an era. You know, they need to refresh. I think they started already refreshing the team. In summer, they're going to have more players, and then the new generation is going to start. He was the last man standing. Players all over the world are paying their respect. I can't say tribute. He's not dead. He's not retiring. He's just taking a next step of his career, probably somewhere in Saudi or MLS or whatever. Who knows? Probably he's going to change his mind and play in Europe, because we don't know yet his decision. Erling Haaland was crying. Josko Gvardiol showing love. Sergio Aguero, it was an honor to share so many years with you. Tony Kroos, special player, congratulations. Jack Grealish, one of the reason I joined Manchester City was to play alongside you, brother, but also money, brother. You had a release clause of 100 million, Jack. You know, one of the reasons. Come on, it was money. It was release clause. Ederson sent his love. John Stones, Gabriel Jesus, Jimmy Carragher, John Terry, and so many players. He's not dead. The career is not over yet. He's like 22, 23. He can still play 3 very good seasons in the very top level. We continue with reactions on social media. San Diego are showing interest. They've been showing interest for the last year or so in the MLS. 3 Saudi clubs, including Neom. Neom is a very big company over there. They got more money than any team in that league. Well, also knowing that the government is involved in pretty much every team there, so you don't know what is what. But they are in the second division, this Neom team. Said Ben Rahman, remember him? He used to play for Brentford. He moved to West Ham. He went to Lyon, I think, and then he went now to Saudi playing for Neom. And I was asking myself, why are you going to the second division when you have big teams in the first division? And then I did some research about that Neom team. Oh my goodness. They have just a lot of money. And the money that they are paying Said Ben Rahman is more than than people who are playing in the first division. They want to qualify and play for the Saudi Super League probably next season. They are so good. They have money. It's a big company over there. KDB has also had approaches from Europe. So we're still waiting to see where his next level is going to be, or his next team. And remember last year, he said something like, if I play in Saudi 2 years, I'll be able to earn an incredible amount. So he let the door open to going to Saudi because of the money. He doesn't hide it. He's like, hey, the money is good. So he said, before that, I had to play football for 15 years and I might not even reach that amount. Wow, but you've been handsomely paid by Manchester City, though. The last contract he negotiated himself, it was about 450K a week. So it's not like change money or anything. But in Saudi, because you don't pay tax, your money is your money. And he's going to make incredible amount of money. But it doesn't mean that he's poor, because he's still a multi-millionaire by playing in England in the Premier League. He said, you have to think about it. That is the interview that he gave to some newspapers. Let's go and continue some quote from De Bruyne. He said, Saudi Arabia, every country has its good and bad things. Some people would give examples of why you shouldn't go there, but you can also give them about Belgium or England. Everyone has less good point. Who knows? Maybe they would tell you the flaws of the Western world. Yeah, because the Western world, Europe, and North America, they try to throw everybody under the bus, pointing the human right. What is going on in Africa is bad. No democracy, no this and that. Look at what they're doing. Look. But if you look at what they are doing themselves behind closed doors, and you're going to say there's no even democracy here, right? This is just pure corruption. It's about money. It's about billionaire. They are just manipulating people. So you go everywhere in Europe or America, you're going to find a lot of things to say about them, but they own the money. They own the media. They try to brainwash people. And I'm happy that Kevin De Bruyne actually said it without any fear. And remember when he said that Atletico Madrid played 5-5-0 system? That was funny, man. That is Diego Simeone's system, and Kevin De Bruyne wasn't having it. He was so angry about it. And also one of the quotes that I like from Kevin, he said, I think passes completed is the most useless statistics there is. I can have 96% pass completion playing sideways or backward without being dangerous for the whole game. That means I haven't done anything. What is the point? Yeah, this guy been there and done it. Some of the statistics that we see today is just stupid. People just throw some numbers there that means nothing. Pass completion. What is that? Remember when Jorginho used to play for Chelsea? Always 100% pass completion. Because he's going to play sideways, backwards. One touch. He doesn't hold the ball. It's like bam, bam. Give to the goalkeeper. Give to somebody else. His responsibility is just to pass, 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 pass. Never like forward pass or long range pass or an assist or anything. And if you don't watch football and you just rely on those stupid statistics, you will be like, wow, what a player. But in reality, some of the statistics are just stupid. You can score a hat trick without doing anything. Just typing, without working hard for the team, without running, without doing anything, just by being the right place, the right time. And all of a sudden, people applaud you because they don't watch games and they just rely on stupid statistics.